I earned the right to be here. I bled for this. I've trained for this my whole life. So, you know, this opportunity means the world to me, and I'm going to prepare myself the best that I possibly can. I've never met Manny before. I met him for the first time in the press conference in Macau. He's actually shorter than I expected. I thought he was a little bigger than Ruslan. He's not. And I thought Ruslan was a small guy when I met him. I definitely feel more confident, and also just being around someone like that, you know, who is a legend in the sport, spending these last couple days together and weeks around each other, it's just been even more of a realization that I'm where I belong and that I'm on the same level with these guys. And, you know, fight night is just another fight. My team's confidence in me comes from my confidence I have in myself. They've seen me day in and day out, and they see that my desires and my will were unwavering. They can't see it any other way. All they know about me is that I win.
What you guys are used to seeing is a lot of old school boxers doing just old school things. We don't do that. You know, we do things that mix up everything in the body, not only physically, but mentally.
You're gonna see a kid that has great conditioning, mentally tough. He's gonna be there for the whole fight. He's gonna throw a lot of punches. His jab is phenomenal. And honestly, the left hook is one of his favorite punches.
Algieri has great athletic talent. He has speed, hand speed and foot speed. He came from a combat sport background. He understands the psychology of combat sports, and he has exactly the kind of style that most drives an aggressive attacker like Pacquiao crazy.
He's not, you know, your typical guy training with a Freddie Roach or with a Robert Garcia. He's going out and training unconventionally, but it's been extremely effective for him. How can you argue with the results?
So we know what we're gonna do. It's no secret. It's just like the same thing again as he fought Ruslan. It's no secret. I'm not gonna sit there and fight you in a phone booth. You know, we didn't sign a contract saying, okay, we agreed to the terms that Chris can't move and stay in cement and sit right in front of somebody. Why are we gonna take away his reach to do what? To prove that he's got balls? He's got balls, he boxes.
Well, when you have a reach advantage, how hard is that to take away? If you've been in boxing as long as me and Manny, that's not so difficult. Just because he's taller, it doesn't make him better. We're faster, we know angles better. We're gonna take him to school.
I know what I'm doing, and it's not my first time to fight a taller guy like him. And we have a lot of strategy for that.
Whatever you say about Manny Pacquiao, when he comes to camp, whether it's in Hollywood, California at the Wildcard Boxing Club, whether it's in the Philippines, once Freddie gets to camp with the Pac-Man, you still have a very devoted athlete.
It's about my name in the top of boxing. It's about giving honor to my country. So to do that, I have to prepare and work hard.
It's very difficult to win a fight running. Pacquiao will outscore him if he does run, but if he has any guts at all and wants to fight us a little bit and he's going for the world title, I think we'll knock him out.
Why would you have somebody 5'10.5" go toe-to-toe with somebody that's 5'6"?
He's a cocky kid. He's in over his head with Pacquiao. That master's degree in nutrition is not going to help him. This is fighting, okay? This is where he gets down and dirty.
Freddie Roach, give him all the respect in the world. How many fighters has he had since day one that went all the way through and still with him to this day? He's fortunate enough that he gets like the Cottos and Manny, and he's had Amir Khan, and you know, different fighters come through in their careers. I'm not fighting Freddie Roach. I just got to worry about Chris Algieri being ready to go in and compete on November 22nd, and he will.
I know how to handle his advantage. I have more experience than him.
No question, the biggest difference between the two of them is that Pacquiao is by far the bigger puncher. He has a great deal more power than does Chris Algieri. But Manny Pacquiao gets into a routine of trying to chase Chris Algieri. If he can't cut off the ring and trap Chris Algieri, he could wind up facing the same problem that Ruslan Provodnikov faced.
I know I can beat Manny Pacquiao. I am hungry, I'm young, I'm undefeated, and I'm super confident.
I know the power bracelets and the power necklace and all that stuff is going to be with him and all that. But you know what? It's not going to make a damn difference. I don't care how many protein shakes he drinks a day. Manny's going to kick his ass.